Hey everyone, this is J-Dog, and I'm here with another video. So, you have this disgusting woman by the name of Brittany Zamari, who, wait, is that tears? Anyway, she's going to be doing a lot more crying where she's going. Just to say, the people in her, where she's going to be doing a lot more crying. According to this woman, Brittany Zamaro, was a former teacher. And now she is getting 20 years for sexually abusing a boy. Molestation. This article is from Churron.com, from the Associated Press. Terry Tang and I think Jacques Biller are probably among the people who worked on this article. But this is just this is another disturbing glimpse of this woman. Yeah. That is the disgusting face. That's the face of molestation of a rapist. But this former Phoenix elementary school teacher avoided the maximum sentence, but she will get 20 years instead of 27. She deserves a longer sentence, because let me tell you something, there are other people who get way worse sentences for less issues that for smaller things. But this woman is getting 20 years in prison because a young 13-year-old and maybe another boy, she was involved with sexual engagements and sex acts with young boys, including a 13-year-old. And the judge is going to give her 20 years. So, it says here that she pled guilty and she's 28 years old. And she apologized to the victims of her family. By the way, I feel nothing and neither should the family. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna ask the family to forgive, like they ask, our community to forgive when stuff happens to them. They probably won't, but they try to force forgiveness into us. 'Cause if this happened to if I had a child and this happened, I would not forgive this woman. Because she damaged the innocence. If my child was a victim, I mean, I don't have children, but if I did have a child, she damaged the victims of my child's innocence. And if she damaged the innocence of my child and he or she ends up confused or in worse situation, I would not forgive rapists like her. I mean, I'm a single person, I have no kids, but I'm just saying if I did. But she needs to be thrown under the jail. And it looks like the parents have also filed a lawsuit against the school district. I'm not really reading the article, but I will leave a link to it, so if you would want to maybe read it yourself or do your own video on it. But I guess it's from they're suing the school district because they claim they failed to act, that they could have done more to even prevent this situation from even happening. I mean, there are probably many ways that could have prevented this situation, like, for example, more stricter vetting of these teachers. See, you got people who want to join these groups to help give the teachers better pay, but the question is, are the teachers are even teaching anything? You get too many of these teachers turning out, these female teachers. I'm seeing a lot more female teachers become rapists than I even see males. I'm starting to notice a pattern when I hear these cases about teachers messing with young kids. It's mostly female teachers, but I don't see the Me Too movement coming out. I bet you the first them movement is gonna come out. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna remember to put. You probably will already see it. Make sure I put down the hashtag first them and on the title of this video. You'll most likely will see that if you're now just watching this video. And maybe I'll put this article up as a and put in the hashtag first them, because I do not see the Me Too movement or the Time's Up whatever pile of crap talking about this, but they want to talk about, they want to hide from stories like this. But they want to focus on Bill Cosby and R. Kelly, but we know the real reason. Now, like I said, I am not defending R. Kelly if he has done what he has done. But notice they go heavily against those people. And Bill Cosby was actually, he was convicted off of hearsay, not actual evidence. So he's most likely still innocent, because there was no proof, actual physical proof against him. But the same Me Too movement that's going after them is not going after this woman. Number one, because she's not a celebrity, and of course she's a woman, and of course another big reason, if you just even look at her, there's another reason why they're not going after this woman. But yeah, this is I thought Me Too was going to be to talk about, was supposed to help prevent sexual assault or help victims of sexual abuse and sexual misconduct. This is an example of sexual misconduct, but I do not see the Me Too movement talking about this. I do. Yeah, let's talk about these young boys who are also the victims, because young boys can be the victims, even, and remember, if it's consensual but they're underage, it's called statutory rape. You know, I don't see the Me Too movement talking about that, but that's a sign of sexual misconduct. Even if the person consented, it's still sexual misconduct, sexual assault, and rape, only because they are underage. But haven't this been a black male teacher, they would have been on the news. Mainstream media would be talking about this. Notice mainstream media is not talking about this. And these were just some of the images of this disturbing, disgusting woman right here. This woman is a disease. As a matter of fact, let's go back to the little blank, because I do not want to see this woman. It is disgusting. What she did was disturbing. Disgusting. So, but I'm glad she is going to prison. She is not going to walk. I wish she got more time, because of what's going to happen. Now if those boys did not consent, they're going to be victimized forever, and they'll have to go through some counseling. Worst case scenario, they end up acting out or becoming even worse because of their mental state. But that's all I have to say for now concerning this article. I will leave the link to this article in the description box and comment section. Make sure you speaking of the comment section, make sure you write down what you think about this story. Also, make sure you share, and I mean share these videos. You know, that helps with getting the word out. Also, make sure you hit that like button. I mean, really hit that like button and share the videos. It helps with notifications and it helps with view count, because you know there's been a lot of stuff that's affecting channels, causing people to have lower view counts and stuff like that. So share the video and make sure you hit that like button. And if you've yet subscribed, please subscribe. And if any other content creators happen to talk about this, want to talk about this, you know, read the article, maybe do your own commentary on your own channels about this story, because this story needs to be spread. Because notice the lamestream media is not talking about it. So other content creators who are willing to talk about this story, please share this story and talk about it in your own videos as well. But yeah, like I said, the parent victims did get somewhat justice. Should she get more? Maybe. But the only good news is she is not going to walk away from this. Because there's been other cases they would. But that's all I got to say for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another video. Peace, everyone.